Your natural hair is made to be worn natural. Hey there, my natural hair queens and kings. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new, welcome to my channel. My name is Shay and I go by Bahamian Curl Girl. Today I will be doing something a little different. Instead of doing my normal product review, I thought I would come on here and tell you the top 10 tips that help my hair to grow from 0 to 100 real quick. So about 3.5 years ago, I cut my hair. I basically balled my hair to the scalp. Like, I barely had like any curls whatsoever. I barely had any hair. So just a little bit about my natural hair journey. I was natural up until about grade 9, and then I begged my mom to let me perm my hair in grade 9. So from grade 9 straight until the end of grade 11, I had permed hair. And then when I was in the process of going to college, I was like, I can't keep up with having permed hair or relaxed hair, whatever you call it. So I decided to cut my hair super short. During this process, I stopped getting relaxes completely, and I allowed my hair to grow back from the scalp natural. Being that I hadn't been natural for a while, I had no clue what to do with my hair, what to put on my hair, how to fix my hair, nothing whatsoever. So I resorted to wearing weaves, and at that time, wigs weren't a big thing. So when I wear weaves, that means I had a portion of my hair that was out to cover up the tracks, and I did that for about 1.5 years. And during this time, I completely fried a portion of my hair from continuously flat ironing my hair in order to get it to lay to cover my tracks. So long story short, my hair grew super long in college, but it was extremely damaged because through college, any occasion that I got to flat iron my hair, I flat ironed my hair because I thought that that's what I needed to do to look pretty, or in other words, for special events, my hair needed to be straight. So I did that. When I graduated from college, I cut my hair again and I went back to relax. So I wore a short pixie for a while and decided that it was too costly to keep going to a hairdresser for them to maintain my shortcut as well as for me to get a curl. So I decided in April of 2016 to allow my short hair to grow completely natural. And when I did that, I was like, you know what, I just keep failing at this natural thing, not knowing what I'm doing, just messing up my natural hair, just starting over for no reason and not really investing. So around this time, this was when YouTube started to be like really prevalent for the natural hair community. So I started to watch videos, and one of the first people that I actually started to watch was Miss Bianca Renee, and I loved her page, and I still love her page up until this day. She was one of the main people that gave me the resources that I needed to succeed in my natural hair journey. So long story short, I've been natural for about 3.5 years. It was 3 years, April of this year. This growth process was way quicker than my first growth process out of high school because I decided to invest in my hair. I decided to research and all that good stuff. So let me jump in and tell you the top 10 things that I've used since I started my second transition into being natural to help me grow healthy curls and not feel like I need to cut my hair or start all over again. So these are in no particular order. These are just the top 10 tips that I have to use in order to help my hair grow and what I've seen that has worked for me. Alright, so if you're wondering what I'm doing, this is one of my tips. Trimming. Trimming is extremely important for your natural hair growth. So as your hair grows, the end of your hair tends to be the most neglected part of your hair. So that's the portion of your hair that tends to get tangled the most. You get knots, you get split ends. So what I've found is that getting regular trims have helped my hair to grow significantly because I avoid the excessive amount of shedding that I get because my hair is completely knot up from the split ends and the tangles that I get on the end. So with me, I don't have a time frame that I have to go and get my hair cut. I kind of just watch my hair and see how I feel about it. So I'm at that process where I feel like I need a trim again. I just got a trim at the end of May. So June, July, August, so it's been about 4 months, and I'm starting to notice that the ends of my hair are starting to tangle a bit, and that is usually the key for me to get my hair cut. So whenever I start to get little knots at the end, it's time to get a cut. Sometimes I do it myself because it isn't so much that I'm cutting off so much of my hair. And I know there's this misconception of trimming makes your hair not grow, which is totally false. Trimming allows your hair to grow because it allows you to continue to grow the healthiness of your hair. So sometimes I go to salon, I go to a Diva Curl specialist, and sometimes I do it myself. Literally, I would stand in the mirror just as you saw me just now. I usually feel my curls, and then I feel it at the bottom, and I usually feel like if there's a knot. So I would like pull the curls, cut. So I'm literally just cutting off the ends of my hair because it makes the detangling process so much better, and it helps you to grow your curls. This, as I talked about in the beginning of my video, I used to feel like straight hair was beautiful hair. We lived in a society where natural hair wasn't as accepted when I went natural. So I fried my hair with this. The last time I flat ironed my hair was 2 years ago when I got married. And after that, I was like, no more. It's not worth it. That was literally the first time I had flat ironed my hair in a year since I went natural, and I immediately got heat damage, and I still kind of suffer from heat damage in the front. I'm just really good at hiding it, but this is not your best friend. If you want straight hair, get a weave, get a wig. Make sure you have a closure, cover up your roots, because this, it only takes one time. You may do it 1 or 2 times and it'll be fine, but then it'll be that one time that messes up your hair. And I am a firm believer in once it's damaged, you cannot repair with deep conditioners, going to the stylist, any of that. You have to cut it off. So that just puts you back a lot of time when you decide to flat iron your hair. Honestly, I had to go rumbling because I didn't even know where this was. I thought I didn't even own a flat iron no more. I do, because when I do get a weave or a wig, I want to be able to flat iron. But this flat iron has not been used in 2 years. So I am team no heat. I encourage you not to use heat. It is not worth it. I know people say if you use heat protectors, your hair is going to be fine. It's not, because it's just not. Heat isn't made for natural hair. Your natural hair is made to be worn natural. I began using the black castor oil and peppermint oil from Jamaican Mango Lime. I think that's the name of the brand. So I always start my wash day with the black castor oil. I just put some in my palms, warm it up in my palms, and then I go to my scalp and I just massage it with my fingers. It tingles and it opens up my pores, and black castor oil is really good at hair growth. But the key to this is that I always do it before a wash day because I don't want the oil to just be sitting on my scalp. So I use that, and then immediately after that I go in with some apple cider vinegar, which you can get at any local store. Apple cider vinegar is such a versatile product. So I go in with this and I dilute it with water. Before I used to use the Cantu apple cider vinegar rinse, and then I would use the Cream of Nature one, but I found that it was just better for me to make my DIY one. So I put this in a bottle with water, a spray bottle, and I spray directly on my scalp, and then I massage it, and that opens up my pores and just prepares my hair to be ready for wash day. So that has definitely been a staple in my wash day, and I find that it's really important just to, you know, get my scalp ready for wash day. So as I mentioned, when I went natural last time, I decided that I wanted to fully commit to being natural. So I did a lot of research. So this tip is research / experimenting, because not everything that I researched or everything that I saw on the internet necessarily works on my hair. I'm a firm believer that natural hair is personal for each individual person. So what works for me doesn't necessarily work for another person. So I researched and found out which products would be the best for my hair, and then I experimented with them, and I found that over time I was able to tell which consistency of the products work for me, what type of products work, what I needed to do, all of that stuff, and find out what natural hair needs, find out what your type of natural hair needs, and go from there and experiment. So it's kind of like when you go into a job and you want to get this job, so you want to make sure that you research the company, you want to make sure the company is the best fit for you. It's the same thing with natural hair. You need to research and make sure brands are the best brands for your hair, make sure that the stuff that you use are just the best for your hair. So researching and experimenting was key in this whole natural hair journey for me. From research, I found that deep conditioning weekly was essential for my hair. I know I have some people that say they don't deep condition weekly, but that deep conditioning weekly has been a major key for my natural hair journey. I don't skip a week. Every week I deep condition. The moisture that gives my hair, it just helps to repair my hair. Anything that I may have gone through the week, say my hair is completely dry, it adds moisture, it adds shine, it adds hydration. Weekly deep conditioning. I have a heat cap that I use that I purchased for maybe $20, and literally it's the best thing ever. I pop it in the microwave for like 3 minutes, put a plastic cap on, put that on, mask, do whatever else I need to do. But weekly deep conditioning will take your hair care journey to the next level. So deep condition. I can't say that enough. If you don't take anything else from this video, deep condition. Invest in a deep conditioner that works for you. So that brings me to products and the ingredients. So I know a lot of natural hair people are kind of iffy on what ingredients to use. Some people believe in something, some people don't. I have found that committing to using products that are free of sulfates, silicones, and parabens have been essential in my hair growth journey. I don't use sulfates because they strip your hair of its natural oils, and you need your natural oils to grow. Silicones, I don't use them because they just coat your hair and they can result in product buildup, which stops your hair from growing, because if the product just sits on your scalp, there is like no room for your hair to grow. So I know there's research going on with parabens, but it's basically, they say that it causes a hormonal imbalance, and honestly as women, we don't need no additional help with out of whack hormones, so I just don't use it. So like I say, these ingredients are a no-no for me. Like, I don't care. I have products on my shelf that have them, and I just sit there because it is not worth it at all. All right, so silk, satin, whatever you want to call it, you need it in your life. Silk is the best thing to happen to natural hair. Me, I am extra, so I always tie my hair in a silk hair scarf before I go to bed. And then on top of that, I also sleep with a silk pillowcase. Do you know it's nice that I sleep unruly and my head scarf does not stay on my head? I have my pillow as a backup. So this pillowcase that I have is actually a new pillowcase that I got from My Kind of Silk, and honestly this is a game changer. I had a silk pillowcase that I bought from Ross for maybe $5, and I immediately felt the difference between that silk and this silk. So first of all, this is 100% silk. The reason I like this is I immediately felt the difference. My next silk pillowcase, the one that I usually use, I used to tend to like sweat behind my neck, and when I used this was so cooling behind my neck that I didn't sweat. Like, it was amazing. And then a great thing about this and all silk pillowcases is that they're great at keeping moisture in your hair, because the thing about cotton and why it doesn't work for natural hair is it tends to cause frizz because of the friction that you get from sleeping on a cotton pillowcase. So the silk pillowcase just helps to ensure that your curls are preserved, and when you wake up in the morning and shake and go, you ready to slay. Like I said, it's cooling, it's moisturizing. Another thing is if you're allergic to different stuff, it's hypoallergenic. So that's something to keep in mind. And with all of this, it helps to keep your hair tangle free, which means that you won't have any breakage, which is extremely important because you don't want to have to deal with that. So if anyone's interested in getting a silk pillowcase, I will go ahead and put a code down below in the description for 15% off this silk pillowcase. Go ahead and try it. Let me know what you think. It's amazing. This is a long video and your girl is tired. But this water brings me to my next tip. Water is so important in your natural hair journey. I have a kryptonite to juice, so much so that I just don't buy it. In the fridge, it's just water or alcohol, but I drink a lot of water. I barely drink juice. Even when I go out to a restaurant, I always request water. Water is super hydrating and it just cleanses your body from the inside out. And plus, it's great for your skin. So drink up. You won't regret it. You will be in the bathroom a lot, but that means that you're cleansing out your body and helping with hair growth. So water is super essential in hair growth. So drink up. And while I have my water, let me go ahead and take my pills for today. Mean choice. If you've been following me for a while, you know that I literally live by these pills. I found out about this brand maybe 5 years ago when I first started Curlbox. I got their first line in a curl box as well as their pills, and I've been hooked ever since. I've been taking these pills off and on for 5 years, and they always produce results. Not only does this help my hair to grow super quick, maybe in about a month and a half I already see growth, but it also helps to thicken my hair, which I love. So anytime I want my hair to grow, these are my go-tos. I don't even bother to try anything else because these work hands down. Just a disclaimer though, some people do say that they experience breakouts from these pills. So I would say try them, and if you experience them, maybe try something else. But for me, these have worked and they have helped my hair grow significantly during this journey. So I would say hair growth pills, find the ones that are good for you, find the ones that work. But if you're looking for something to use, this is a really good hair growth pill. So my last tip is patience. Patience, 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 patience. Yeah, I know nobody want to hear it, but your hair does not grow overnight. No matter what you do, your hair will not grow overnight. So you must be patient. You just have to be patient. Try not to watch the growth or keep looking in the mirror. Did my hair grow a little this week? Did it grow this week? No, you do all the tips that I told you, your hair will definitely grow, and it will grow healthy at that. So be patient. I can't say it enough. Be patient. Don't watch anybody else's journey because everybody's journey is different. Everybody hair grows at a different rate. So you be patient with yourself, knowing that you're doing whatever you need to do to help your hair grow, and knowing that it will grow. Just be patient. So those are my top 10 tips for how I grew my hair fast and healthy. Let me know in the comments how long it took you to grow your hair out. How long have you been natural? Just let me know if you have done any of these tips, if they have worked for you, if they haven't worked for you. Just let me know in the comments. Don't forget to hit that red button so that you don't miss any of my future videos. Yes, the red button. I'm wearing red. Don't forget, hit the red button. Don't forget, turn on the bell too so you don't miss any of my future videos. And thank you for watching. I know this video was long, but until next time, my natural hair queens and kings, when you know better, you do better. Bye.